Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Everything is slowed down quite considerably with my own robots because I've run out of reserve power on there for a minute. So it's just whatever the two thingies are providing them. The two furnaces. And that's dropping in another 40 odd logs. So I'm going to run up here now and stand right in the middle. They should now be able to do the rest of it, and they should be able to charge reasonably quickly at the same time, I'm hoping. Clear all of that, and then we can start our plan. And planning out exactly how you're going to have the green circuits is not always that easy, because the single best way of having green circuits is to have direct feed of the copper cables. Because we've got expensive recipe settings. Now, if you didn't have expensive recipe settings, you wouldn't have to do it. But we need 8 copper cables to go into each one. And in order to do that, I need 4 pieces of copper. They're then split into 8 copper cables. And from there, it gets placed into the different factories. Now, it takes a minute or two for that to actually happen. Right, that one there takes half a second to make. And that only makes 2 copper cables. This one here also takes half a second, but I need 8 copper cables to feed into it. So, ideally, I need 4 factories feeding all of their production of copper cable into that one, and then the iron plates feeding into it at the same time, so that everything is running fully flat out as fast as it can possibly run. So, in order to do that, you kind of want to put one down like that. And then you want to have these stationed out around it. And you do it like this. So we kind of want to go like that there, right? So this one here will then feed in some copper cable. And then the next one will feed in some copper cable. But what you can do then is you sort of counter... Actually, I need to do it like this. So we want to... That one's got to be copper cable on there. And then that one... That one, and that one is copper cable, and then you in here are those. Now, just doing it like that, that's not really going to work. I've got no room here to put down chests. That would be an ideal situation, but I don't need to do it like that. I can remove one of those, and then I've got my chests coming in to do some of the rest of it, because next up, I'm going to need demand for iron. I gotta have iron going in there. And then I gotta have the finished product coming out. So we go like that. We go like that. We have the finished product coming out. I got that one going in and that one going that way. There. Right, so that they'll go round like that. And then I need these copper cables. They've got to have a demand as well. So I've got to fit this one up. So that one's going to go there like that. So that will demand the copper cables. And I go like that, and I go like that. And then I'm going to need one down here for this one. But I don't necessarily need that one. Because if I go into here... Actually, I don't need to go into there. I just need to go like that. If I go like that, and I drop in those two like that. Now you look at that. Crafting speed 0.5. But... productivity is plus 40%. So this one now is producing much the same as what that one would be producing. So I don't really need that one. I've almost doubled. It's plus 40%. So it's... Yeah, but it's crafting speed. Ignore the crafting speed bit for a minute. Right? We got plus 40%. And we got plus 40% on both of them. So then I want to take a beacon, which I went and gathered up a few. And I want to drop down a beacon here somewhere. So where am I going to put the beacon? If I put the beacon there, and then into the beacon goes those two, that doesn't effectively reach everything. And that's kind of like a setup that you want, right? You want something like that, but it doesn't seem particularly efficient like this. I don't really like that. I don't like how it's laid out. So I want to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to gather that lot up a minute and pick that back up there. And we'll start this again. And this is one thing that does bug me with laying this stuff out. Is getting it exact. Now, I did something more similar to this in the existing build that we've got. Right, we go like that, and we go like that. And then in here, I will have copper being made, and in here, I will also have copper being made. Like that. And then in that one down there, I'll have those being made. And then I will go... No, I'm not gonna change that. Those are just going to go like that. We're going to take a chest here, and that one's going to go there. Request, request, and request. Like that. And then I'm going to have that one there as the final product coming out. So, final product comes out there, and those two go in, and then that one goes in as well. That one doesn't need to go in there. Remove this. I don't think it does. Let's see. I'll tuck that one up against it. There, like that. Put a gap. And you go right there. This might work. No, that's not the right powers. I was hoping I could put one there. That would need to be... Oh, ooh. Alright. Let's do that. You can tell it's been a very long time since I actually planned out and made a build for one of these. Right? It's been a while. If I put those in a straight line like that, just like that, and then I go like that, and I run over and I put those in, and then I do this. I put that in exactly the same spot on each of them. Like, that's how we want to do it. Like that, because then I can put one of those in the middle like that, and I can then demand iron from it. So I can go like that. That one can come out. That one can come out. I can demand iron from that one chest there in the middle. And then over here, so I don't want that other one to come out. I want to extend this out a little bit further. So that one's going to go to there. Then I'm going to go over here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll do... Oops. 2 more over here. And I will do another one of those right there. And then I will take a requested chest and I'll dump that one down there like that. And I will put a chest here. And I will put a chest here like that. And then I will go that way. So that one's going out. And then that one's feeding in. That one's feeding out. And then that one's feeding out like that. Then we want to go like this. And I'm going to do it like that. Side of that one, middle of that one, side of that one, middle of that one. I'm going to go all the way along like that. There, on that bit. So that's how we're going to... That's roughly how we're going to lay that one out, I think. So go into here, and then that there. Drop that in. Drop that one there into the requesters. That's 150 iron plate and 600 copper cable. I get rid of that, and I will go for the iron plate, and I will put that up to 1,000 iron plate. And I will drop that in over there as well. That is going to be 1,000 iron plates. This one right here, this one, we're going to request some copper plates into that one. And again, it's going to be 1,000. It's very, very high. I know it's very high. I'm doing that quite deliberately. I want a very high quantity of each of these. Yeah, I could do a copy and paste, but I'm not going to. And we go like that. And then I'm going to copy that one out into there. Like that. There. So we got 1,000 copper plates being requested into each one of those. And I drop those in like this. There and there. So far, so good. That's everything that's being fed through. No, I could actually do it with just this one section. I could blueprint that. Then the next bit is we need to put in the beacons. So we take this. This is like a linear modular type thing, and I'm going to festoon this thing with beacons now. I can put beacons right there. And I don't want them to be lined up exactly with those. So I'm going to offset by one there, and I'm going to do that. Right. Let's offset rather beautifully, and then I'm going to do the same up here, and this is also going to be offset rather beautifully like that. So there is our beacons all the way round. that's the build, pretty much. The only other thing that I got to do now is I got to put the actual modules in. Now, I can do some of these modules, but I can't do all of them, because I don't have enough modules, which means I can do a section down here, but I don't have enough to make a blueprint for all of them. I actually need the modules to make the blueprint. And that's the annoying thing, is I can't do this. I can do it like that. Right, we can do one section. I can't do the other section, but I can do one part section here. That's what we'll do. Deconstruct that lot to there. Go over a little bit further. Like that. Right, deconstruct that lot. I've now got a blueprint on this, and that, I think, is a really good output. So we've got the demand there for the iron, we've got the demand up there for the copper cables, and then I can simply copy and paste this all the way through. That is a beautiful blueprint. Let's get some power on this, shall we? So I want to put... And we're gonna have some lamps as well. We got lamps being made. Let's make a few more. Where are my lamps? There. Right. Make a couple more of them, like that. Let's make in a few. So I'm going to put a lamp up there. And... Well, actually, no. I don't want to put a lamp there. I could put a double lamp right there in the middle, I think. 1, 2, like that. And then I'll put... 1, 2, like that, either side of those. Although that's now not lined up evenly. If I put it there... Okay, I'll do it like that on each side of those chests and top and bottom of each of these chests. Excuse me. There's the light, and I'm going to use the medium electric poles for this. I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to skip one, and we're going to put one there. That will... Yeah, that's perfect. And then I'm going to put... Ooh, right. How am I going to fit this in? Put one there. That's going to have to overlap. I'm going to put one there. And that one there is going to go out on that side. So it does overlap, but that's actually... Now, that's all tidy. Every single part of this build has now got things on it, and... That bit and that bit, that will... will it overlap? This is my next question, is how well will this tile? As it is right now, how well can I get that to tile? Because that's kind of an important aspect of this. If I drop... That tiles perfectly. That tiles absolutely perfectly. Look. See, I drop that on there. It tiles over. That's what you want it to do. The chest down here, the red chest at the bottom, plus the lights, plus the power, plus the beacon, that all overlaps each other, and the rest of them just spread out perfectly on each side of it, like that. So I've now actually got a demand for those. We've made the blueprint there, and I've now got a demand for the next bit out. So if I have a look along here, where are you? No, that's the factory basic. That one. So if I go shift right click on there, clear it, and then we take this one, and then I go like that. Perfect. We got lights everywhere. It's festooned with lights. And we got thousands of... We got all the beacons being properly requested everywhere. That is a perfect green circuit build. It is absolutely spot on perfect. We could not ask for better. I'm going to get rid of that there. It's just going to be green circuits there. That is the very final layout of our green circuit build there. And I'm very proud of that. I'm very pleased with that. I think that is a very, very beautiful thing to behold. Okay. Next up, I need to make the red circuits. So we've got to go and do all of this again. So first up, if I get rid of that lot there... Then we'll come over this side and we'll get rid of that half there as well. And we'll go back to this bit that we've got in here. So we're going to want direct feed again. Now, if you have a look and we go over to the red circuits, again, we need 8 copper cable, but we don't need it anywhere near as fast as what you need it in the green circuit. So this is going to be an entirely different layout. So that's not going to benefit us. We can eliminate all of that and we can start from scratch. That's not going to benefit us at all. So we're going to want to start off with a thingy like that, and I'm going to drop that down, and I'm going to put another one down like that. So 8 copper cables. Sometimes when I build a red circuit design, I do copper cables being made elsewhere, and then I have them being fed in. So I just simply make a factory for copper cables, and then I have another factory that is just whacking out advanced circuits really quickly. But I still need 8 copper cables for each one. 2 electronic circuits, 4 plastic bars. It still takes a minute or 2 to bring those in. So I think it's more beneficial to do it like this, right? Now that there takes 2 seconds to produce the 8 copper cables that we need. 2 seconds is how long it takes. It's 1 second to produce each one. That's going on the base production. We'd ignore how long it takes to make in each of those. And then if you look here for the advanced circuits, it takes 6 seconds to make those. So we're easily able, one factory is easily able to keep up with what one of those requires. I could actually do it with one factory split between 2, and that would still be sufficient. So if we put 2 of those down there like that, and we're basically, it's completely the opposite of our previous build. So if I drop that one down there, now this is the bit that I don't like, is that gap in it. So if I do it like that, there, now this is this is one way that I do this. This allows you to compact it a little bit more. So I drop that one in there, and that one there is going to demand these copper plates. And yeah, it's going to request 1,000. So I'm going to put 1,000 of those into there, and that one's going to go up into there, and then it's going to come down out of there and into those 2. And I'm going to go like this, and that's going to make them. Right, so it's going to take out them, and it's going to make 2 of them in there. That's going to take half a second. And it's going to make 4. It's going to take 2 seconds. So it's going to take 2 seconds to make 8. So it'll take 4 seconds to make 16 of them, which is more than both of those need. So that's all I need. I need that one factory, and that will actually feed those 2 factories with all of the copper cables that I need, and that will direct feed them. So I don't need to be worrying about getting them from anywhere else. Then what I can do is I can go up here, and I can drop down that one and that one to request a chest into here. I will go like that, and I will copy and paste that into there, and I'll also copy it into here. I'll get rid of that one. I'm just going to change that one over so it goes like that. Plastic bars in here, we're going to boost that up, and we're going to request, say, 400. How many do we need? 40 and 4 and 2. So we go 400 and 200 like that. There. So we've got 400 and 200 going into each, and I'll drop. That one's dropping downwards. That one's dropping downwards as well. So that's feeding into those, just like that. And then I can go along and I can do this again. I can take these, and I can put that one there, and I can put that one. I could actually make it more compact, and I could drop that one up there, and then I don't have these stuck out at all, right? That one can go up there, and that one can go there. And I can feed those out, up that way, and up that way. That's about as compact as you could possibly make it. I cannot make that any more compact than that. So I think that's what we'll do with this one. We will go for full compaction on this. And if I move that one up there, that one cable will be enough to power everything. Yes, it will. That will be enough to power everything. I won't need any more than that. I just thought of this. Look. I take that. This is a wonderfully compact design. It's a lot different to the other one. Yes, admittedly, the green circuits. I'm not concerned about space. Space doesn't matter to me. And I put that one there. Now, the only downside is that this one, those beacons are slightly off on where that one is. So I'd actually like to move those, and I'd like to stagger them over a little bit further than that, if I can. I can, instead of dropping it there, if I can stagger that one over to there, and I can instead do it like this. That's going to get 4 of them onto there. And then I want to do the same down here. Zoom out a little bit. Put 4 of them down there. Fortunately, that one lines up there as well. So you stagger the one, and it doesn't work down here for staggering these. I don't think there's much that we can do about that. How can I make these bottom... I need both lines to be able to stagger properly. If I line that one up... That one... There. No, that one's lined up. That one's lined up. That one there is not lined up with these, but it's lined up with the one at the top. And then, yeah. So I can't do it and have them so that they're not staggered. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to put these at the bottom. They're the ones that I want in the right place. And then this one up here, that one will be fine. Because that's the copper cable. That's less important. I want more beacons on these down here if I can get them. So that one up there, we'll just do it like this. There, like that. And there is my red circuit design. The basics of it. So let's now go and take you. Drop those in there. And drop those in there. Then I want to take that one and drop that one in there, and there, like that. So we've got the production ones on there. So it says crafting speed 7 at the moment because I don't have any power going into anything. That's about as compact as we could get it, I think. I don't think we'd get it much more compact than that. So if I go copy on here, the problem that we've got is when I come to copy it over, it doesn't copy over very well. I got to do it like that, and that becomes a problem. That's where it starts to become a problem. So first, before we can fully do this, I got to remove that and that bit. Then I will copy this and expand this one out by 2 more sections like that. And then I will take my beacons, and we'll see if we can do something with the beacons along here. So if I line up that bottom one... No, it was not lining up. I didn't want to line up the bottom one. If I bring that one out like that... But the problem... It doesn't really matter how far out I put these. It's still not going to work. Alright, I can run that up there like that. I can go along here like this. I can do this as much as I want. It's not going to work. There. Then I can go copy like this. There. And... Oh. That does work. I can copy that into there, and that does actually overlap. So, yeah. I am able to do it. If I do 3 of them out, it will overlap and it will work. Okay, that's good. That means I can then go into here and I can take these and we can make use of these now. I'll go all the way there along like that, and I'll go up here and I will deconstruct that line there. And then I will go into here and I will copy this line and I will post those up there, so they're exactly in line. That's going to go and put out some of the modules, but not all of the modules. Now, we don't have any power on those bits up there, but we do have power on these bits down here. I'm going to want some lights. I'm going to put lights under each of those, like that. And I'm going to put a light next to the side of the factory, that side on each one. That's all I'm going to do. Then I will go blueprint. I don't need these to go out quite so far, so I can remove that one there, and I can remove that one there. Which means that they will just go out and they'll dump down a few more of them. There we go. See? And then I can take my blueprint, and I can do that. And I've now got a red circuit design, and I think that is a really good red circuit design. It's compact, it's tight, it's infinitely tileable. I can put out thousands of these if I want to. That's really good. I like that a lot. I really do. And... wait a minute. I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. How do I... save design green circuit. It's empty. Oh, no! My green circuit design! I lost my green circuit. I didn't do it properly. Why didn't I do it properly? What did I do? I should create blueprint, shouldn't I? Go to there, make that one. Blueprint, here. Red circuit. Like that. Center. What did I do? I know what I did. I pressed Q. No, I didn't. I pressed escape. I can't believe I did that. I'm such a moron. I am such a moron. I've called it green circuit, but I can't believe I did that. That means I got to rebuild it. Oh no, right. Well, I've got the red circuit. I remember how I did the green circuit. We'll be able to do that in no time at all. So red circuit. Oh wait, no, we're not ready yet. I'm not ready for that. I haven't actually put the demand in for everything, have I? Yes, I have. Got the demand there. I got the demand there. Right, I have got the demand for everything. That one is ready to go. Green circuit. Right there. Boom. Get rid of those two. Put that one in advanced circuit. We'll call it red circuit. Red circuit. There. Enter. And then tick. Save it. Right, now I've got it. I've now got the red circuit. I went and deleted my other... I can't believe I did that. Right, I should be able to do this pretty quick. I should be able to throw this one down pretty quickly. So we went like that, and then we left a gap. And then we... No, we didn't leave a gap, did we? So I want to do 1, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So we had 6 of them like that. And then that one went like this. So we will then go copy... like that, and we just went like this for those over to there. Then I took a blue chest there and there, and I took a red chest there and out that side and out that side, and then I took... Now, what I could do is I could actually make this more compact as well, because I did originally have them up there, so maybe this is a blessing in disguise. We can go for more compact, like this. I can put those out each side, like this. I can do it like that. So then I don't have any up the top. And they're all going to come in like that. Right, so that one's into there, that one's into there, and yes. Right, that's a good thing. This is actually a good thing. Okay, I'm pleased with this. I thought that it was a complete disaster, but actually this is going to turn out to be a good thing. So we can drop those in there like that, and then... I don't need the rest of those. I don't want them, actually. I want to get rid of... do I? I'll get rid of them. I don't want them. I'll dump them. Just because I want to do things a little bit differently. Right, that's going to come into there. So that's all of the demands. So you are copper wire. You're going to go... like that, and then you here are those, and you're going to go like that. And then I'm going to copy that one into there, and I'm going to copy that one into there. Oops. Wait, what? What am I doing? Right, I want to copy that one into there. I want to copy that one into there. That's better. Now, get rid of that one. And in here, so you, I want 1,000 of these. Like that, and you, I want 1,000 of these. There. So I've got 1,000 in each of them, and then I'm going to copy that one out, and that's going to be pasted into those. That's got 1,000, and that one's got 1,000. He's just on his own. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1,000,000 minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.